Victorious warriors win first, then go to war. Defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Sun Tzu, The Art of War.
According to psychotherapist Barry Michaels and Dr. Phil Stutz, authors of Coming Alive, your primary emotional responsibility is to keep yourself in a positive state, no matter what's happening around you. What's the first thing you think when you wake up? Have you ever noticed how that can affect your entire day? What would it look like if you could start your days feeling calm, grounded, energetic, and with a focus on priorities? Today, we will be discussing the power of a morning ritual. We're not talking your morning routine, like brushing your teeth, grabbing your coffee, reading the paper. This is a focused ritual performed with intention. The morning ritual is a foundation for your day, locking in those positive thoughts, or it can help you put yourself in a more positive mindset to take on your day. So what exactly does that look like?
There are countless examples of morning rituals out there, many of them focusing on physical training or being more productive. However, we feel many of these are somewhat limited, usually not touching on the mental and emotional domains of human development. Having a morning ritual that is well-rounded will provide much more benefit, insight, and connection to your purpose or your reason for being. As an unbeatable mind coach, we help our clients uncover their purpose, passion, and principles, and their one thing that drives them, that ignites their soul. We utilize this morning ritual to rehearse the day, envisioning success and planning for any potholes that you may come across that could take you off mission. Through the use of gratitude, journaling, and breathing practices, we also set ourselves up to be positive and stay positive and focused throughout our day.
And as we discussed in our last episode, having a regular gratitude practice alone can help us focus on the positive in our lives and brighten our outlook. So working this tool into a morning ritual is immensely powerful.
You can build your own morning ritual based on your needs, but here are a few examples of what we do. As soon as we get up in the morning, we drink a tall glass of water, and not just drinking, we drink it with gratitude, just being thankful for the fact that we have this purified drinking water to enrich and recharge our bodies. Then we review our ethos. This is our purpose, our passions, our principles, our one thing mission to make sure that we're aligning our day with what our mission is. We'll spend a little bit of time reading. It could be a couple pages depending on how much time we have. It could be a whole chapter if we have more time. Then we take a few minutes to journal, do a gratitude journaling, then breath and meditation, and then a movement practice.
So when thinking about your morning ritual, consider where you'll do these practices. This could be done in your bed, in your favorite chair, or pretty much anywhere you feel comfortable and can sit with a straight spine and are free from distractions. Our morning ritual tends to take about 30 minutes, but you can build and tailor to your schedule. You want to create a ritual that you can commit to daily. If 30 minutes seems too much, start with 5 and go from there. Your time can also be adjusted by the needs of your day. For example,
instead of reading for 15 or 20 minutes, perhaps you just read one page in whatever your focused book is for the month. Perhaps you don't spend 20 minutes of breathing practice, but maybe just 5. Perhaps your morning somatic movement practice like yoga, instead of taking 20 to 30 minutes, you just do a quick 5-minute sun salutation sequence. I have a few versions of my morning ritual. On mornings when I have more time, I have a more inclusive practice. However, on mornings when I need to head out to adventure or catch an early flight to the airport, I have a condensed laser-focused practice that encompasses my 3 most powerful tools: gratitude journaling, breathing exercise, and a short 10 to 20 minute Kokoro yoga session. The tools are always prepped and ready to go for me, so when I wake up, there we go, and go right into the morning practice. On mornings when I have more time, I'll spend 10 to 20 minutes reading from my current book, review my 3 Ps and my one thing mission, my stand, and once a month I'll review my governing values to ensure I'm still aligned and showing up in the world as I intend to be. I actually have a checklist to help me stay on task should a distraction pop up and take me off mission.
So, when exactly are you supposed to do this morning ritual? First thing in the morning, before you ever turn on the TV, before you look at your phone, before you turn on your computer, before you do anything else.
As humans, we're wired towards the negative. Unless we intentionally focus on cultivating a positive mindset first thing in the morning, our day can easily be derailed towards the negative. Checking news, social media, or emails as soon as you wake up before you ever step foot out of bed can quickly spiral you toward a bad day. I've heard it said that email is somebody else's agenda for your day.
It's even stated by Jim Quick in his book Limitless that your digital device is your gateway to an unending stream of information in a world of finite time and unfair expectations that lead to overwhelm, anxiety, and sleeplessness. It's a fleeting ping of digital dopamine pleasure. It keeps us distracted from the important people and tasks in our lives. So your morning ritual could actually help separate you from those distractions while developing focus on winning your day and cultivating your positive mindset. So when you are ready to check your email or get onto Facebook, you've set yourself up to be less reactionary, more responsive to any of those triggers that you will encounter throughout your day.
I can tell you firsthand, even though I know the pothole is there, I occasionally fall right into it. But because I'm armed with unbeatable mind tools and experience to pull myself out, I'm normally able to do so pretty quickly. But let me tell you, that's not always the case. I can easily be pulled into the negative spiral if I let myself be distracted with the news or social media first thing in the morning. This practice was the glue that held my day together when I was traveling nearly every week, all week for almost 10 months straight. A different city, airport, sometimes even two every day, or at least every week. Days or weeks spent away from home, maybe a day or two at home in between. Being away from Casey this much was a challenge for me. Meetings, conducting training sessions, endless emails, phone calls, investigations, interviews. Many of you have been there, or maybe you're there right now, so you know what I'm talking about. This type of business travel can put a strain on you and your marriage. Taking some time every morning to begin my day with gratitude and to cultivate a positive mindset, connecting with my one thing mission, my why, and then planning out my day and then dirt diving for any obstacles that might arise, it sets me up to stay on task and show up for my teams in a powerful manner. Then engaging in a short somatic movement practice, I use Kokoro Yoga to wake up my spine and get the blood flowing, followed by a few functional fitness movements from Seal Fit Bodyweight 30. Really sets me up for a good positive day.
You know, when we first started doing morning ritual several years ago, I think the first time I noticed the true benefits and the change in myself was during my morning commute. And at the time, we were living in Denver area, Colorado. So rush hour could be a little stressful sometimes. So basically, before the morning ritual, I would usually wake up as late as possible, usually by hitting the snooze until I barely had time to get ready. So I would be in a rush, barely remembering to grab everything. It would take me 2 to 3 tries to get out the door and stay out the door. And then the road rage would set in. So it was everyone else's fault. You know, how could they be driving so slow? Don't they know I'm late? Why won't they get over? And then because I was in such a frenzy in my rush to get to work, once I got there, I would be running around like a chicken with my head cut off, just all over the place, not really being able to focus on any one task and be effective. Once we started doing the morning ritual, I would actually wake up looking forward to breathing and getting my mind clear. I would move with intention and more focus. During my commute, I wasn't yelling and tailgating anymore. I was actually slowing down to let people in and then smiling and waving at folks when, they would accidentally cut you off and give you that little, oh, sorry, wave. I'd smile and wave back, no problem at all. It put me in this witness state where I was basically watching this chaotic swarm of hurried, stressed out drivers just all around me. And I got this deep sense of how ridiculous it was for me to be so angry and judgmental of people that were basically in the same state that I was in. So that was a huge revelation for me. And that's another good point about the morning ritual, is how powerful it can be, because you don't even know where it can take you. Because we had incorporated that breathing and meditation and often visualization practices, I started having insights, moments of witnessing. Basically, that's where I was seeing my thoughts not as who I am. And that was the key, and basically the first time I realized and fully believed that we as people can tame our minds and redirect our thoughts to be more positive, and that I actually can control and change the way I think.
Yeah, Casey, it's truly amazing what incorporating a simple ritual into your day can do for your life. And all you really need to do to get started is commit to yourself, make a plan, or try somebody else's, and wake up in the morning and give it an honest, consistent try. Again, don't be afraid to try different things, work on different practices, and if something doesn't speak to you, change it up.
The only way you won't benefit from a morning ritual is if you don't do it. We truly believe that you will benefit beyond what you think is actually possible.
Yeah, I can tell you firsthand again that there have been times when I've stepped away from my morning ritual for a couple days or perhaps even a week or two, and I can feel myself getting more triggered and being more reactionary. And when I got back to my morning ritual and got it under my belt for a couple more days or a couple days consistently again, uh, it was much, much easier to move through my day, to stay focused, to stay positive, to stay responsive instead of reactionary. And as powerful as this tool is, it's only one small piece of a larger journey that will transform your life. We learn this practice through our Unbeatable Mind training, the most powerful integrated vertical development training program on the planet. If you have any questions or are curious to learn more, please contact me. So as powerful as this tool is, it's only one small piece of a much larger journey that'll transform your life. We learned this practice through our Unbeatable Mind training. Unbeatable Mind is the most powerful integrated vertical development training program on the planet. If you have questions or are curious to learn more, please contact us, direct message us, reach out through our email. We'll be happy to chat with you.